Oh, my beautiful people all over the world, it's me, Ombily Oli, boy from Mama Africa to the world, particularly a place called Kenya, Nairobi, and today I'm in this place. So, welcome guys to my YouTube channel. In case you're new, give the video a like, don't forget to subscribe, yeah, so that we can get engagement, so that people can watch my video, support me, join my class, join my membership if you are a real fan of Ombily. Thank you guys very much for following me. And today I want to share something that hope it's nice to be shared today. I said that this one I have to share with my people here on the internet. Yesterday I came from work and had a distress call, and the person who was on that call said it is something important I want to talk to you. I told her because she's my best friend for a long time. I told her, please, I'm busy now. Give me 2 hours. We will talk. And she said she want advice from me. She want me to give some advice. And before I finish, the other person he was supposed to talk about text me also, tells me, talk to this my friend. She wants to take me to rehab. Ask her, why do you want to be taken to rehab? She kept quiet. She heard that from me. So guys, time arrived. I came back to my room. I relaxed. Now I wanted to know what is this that they're calling me for. So I said that for purposes of clarity, I will not call. Let us chat on WhatsApp and see what's going on. So she told me this friend of ours does not want to accept the situation she is in. She's having some kind of illness and she has refused to accept the illness, and what she's having, they are suicidal thoughts. Yesterday, she had tied a rope on the house. She wanted to commit suicide. Also today, same thing. Now I wanted to know what is causing all this. That's why I called you, because you're all our friends, so that we can get deep into the matter and know what is the root of all problems. I was talking to two people at the same time. Now, ask the other person, what is the problem? She told me she's not loved at all and she's not appreciated. Then she says this world is it's not a place for her to live. All her friends have run away. She's having a lot of things in her heart and no one to share to. And I told her, you can share to people, but there's no one. So I asked her, so this means that when people don't want to share or help you, you decided to take your life now. What are you doing now? Are you solving or you are causing problem? Because you will go, but people you live in the world will be full of problems because you leave a very big burden to them. Also, you understand when you commit suicide in African society, the way they treat you or they treat that body of yours is taken as trash. She came back to her senses and told me, yeah, it's not something good. It's not something good. Yeah, I told her, yeah. First thing, my advice was love yourself before you want people to love you. Love yourself first. Because if you are depending on men to love you or women to love you in this world, you will end up getting disappointed. Because those things are not permanent. Love yourself first. Accept your situation. Some people have very difficult situation, but I don't know why. Eh, Then, as we were talking, I asked her, do you know, is your friend of yours went through this kind of situation? Then she told me, yes. She hanged herself in my house. I'm going to tell you how that story took place, how that issue took place. And she said, okay. So, guys, before I tell you what happened next, let me take you back forward to the story of this because this is what is repeating itself. This is repeating tragedy. This lady called me that time around 4 months ago and told me our friend of ours, ex, not tell her, don't tell her name because she's late ex. I went in the morning, neighbors called me. Kids were crying in the whole house the whole night. So neighbors were worrying, what is the problem? Because they saw you yesterday, you had an argument and you left the house. But the whole night kids have been crying. So neighbors called me before they break into the house because these kids have been crying too much. So neighbors called her and she came. They broke the house. What they found? Kids down there crying. They have urinated on themselves, poo-pooed on themselves, and where's the lady? She's on top of the house. Psh, life collapse. I tell you guys, I never knew of this girl. So one day, I was just relaxed. She texted me. This one now, that one is X. This is Y now. This is Y who wants not to commit suicide. Texted me, told me, my friend X has been chased by her husband and she has been sleeping on the roadside vibandas. Vibandas are those small shops, small kiosks. Those are on the road so much in Africa or in Kenya, vibandas. She's been sleeping there and she's heavily pregnant. I asked her, how many months? The lady told me 6 months. But she told me, that belly is too much big. And I told her, give me phone. I talked to her. I talked to the lady. She explained to me the situation she is in. Then I told this one, I can assist you. I'll give you some money. Take her to your house. I'll pay for you rent for 2 months. Then she said, okay. Then she went into the house and they started living. Fast forward, then we'll come back. So one night, this lady texted me and she told me, uh, today we have been arguing with L. It's not L and X there. L, I don't know if I'm confusing. Let's say L, let's say Y, let's go Y and X. So X tells me I've been arguing with Y and she took one kid and went and left me in the house. And after leaving me in the house, I don't have any future. I don't know. I gave birth to 5 kids. Two died, three remained. And I'm living a very troubled life. I ask her, what's troubled life? Tell me, even I cannot buy for myself a panty. This lady who has left me here is the one who is feeding me, giving me everything I need. And I've been doing very bad things for her. And she has now reached a place she has left me and I'm all alone. Now is X telling me, I don't see the importance of this life. So these charts, guys, I'll put them here. I'll try to look for screenshot these charts and I'll put them on this screen. Then she told me, I've been going through a lot of stress. I told her, what is the problem? Then she started opening up and telling me about her life. That she was born, and she either they lived in Nairobi. Fast forward, I want to cut those things. Fast forward. Um, she became pregnant at 14 years old. Guys, I don't know if you're putting pieces of this story. She became pregnant at 15 years old. And how did she become pregnant? There were some boys from the rich families. These boys used to have money and they used to stay in the same plot. So these boys, they were older and she was 14 years. So these boys were high school boys. So they will give her money and try to tell her, we can do this. So this lady was introduced to sex with these big boys. So they will give her money, go inside the thickets or the napier grass there, they have sex. And they were doing that like that. And when she was in class 8. Then when she finished class 8, the lady discovered that she's pregnant. So she went and told her parents. Even the parents just found that this lady, this girl, she's vomiting, she's having some mood swings. What's the problem? Took her to the hospital, did a test, found that she's pregnant. What they do, the mother said, like, my daughter has passed class 8. Now I need to take her to secondary school and she's pregnant. What do we do? The mother decided that I'm going to abort this pregnancy so that this girl can also have a future. Yes, she was taken by the mother, and the stepfather had objected to it, but the mother took her and they terminated the pregnancy. And after terminating the pregnancy, the mother decided that because this my baby has known sex, and if she has tested this thing, she will be doing it after time. The mistake of the mom decided that to put, what do you call it, implant of 5 years on her arm. So this implant of 5 years, this lady now realized that yes, so this means even if I continue having sex, I cannot become pregnant. And pregnancy is the problem because our parents or teachers in school tell us about pregnancy is bad. But she forgot you can run away from pregnancy, but you cannot run away from STIs. Now this lady now was taught with the other girls that, hey, this thing you have, yes, you have implant, you can't get pregnant. But you can sleep with men. Now she is going to high school now. But you can sleep with men, and men can give you money. And you're going to get because you last time you said you were sleeping with them and you became pregnant. How come? Yes, your mother cannot give you money for this, but these men can provide. But they want this thing that is in between your legs. You can give it to them. Now she's introduced to prostitution when she was still young. Now she's now 16, 17. Now she has become a tough prostitute. She goes to school, but she's prostituting. Now she has counted. Now she was put that thing on 14 years. Now 5 years. That is a clean sheet. No, she was not fearing those kind of things. No, she was so much reckless. Now, she slept with many men. Others give, yes, she told me she slept with many men. Now she's telling me, now she's confessing me before the day she did the suicide. Now, one day, school had closed. Those ladies, they were big time pros, focus. Told her, you can make more money by working also as a barmaid. Now you are 18 years, you have an ID, no problem. But you're still going to school, but you're now 18 years, you have an ID. You have an ID, yes. We can go to the bar and sell alcohol as barmaids. Now she was introduced to that. And the lady working the lady owning that pub used to sell those barmaids to men also to make extra money. So she was selling them. Those men discovered, this is a new catch. What do we do? Now, 5 men ganged up and raped her severally. Used everywhere, the backside, the back, the front, everywhere they did. And there were 5 men. And in that situation, she's now 19 years. She's now in fourth form. The implant had ended when she was around 18 years. And she forgot to renew it. Now, this is double tragedy. They impregnate her, she gets pregnant. Not with one baby, five. Five. And infect her with HIV. The girl never knew she is infected with HIV. Now she's still having it. 18 years. Right? 18 years. 19 years. Now she becomes pregnant. She goes to the hospital. And before going to the hospital, guys, when she's now pregnant, let's not rush so much. When she becomes pregnant, she again falls in love with another man. After 2 months, she's pregnant, but 2 months pregnant, but she falls in love with another man. And the man does not discover that the lady is pregnant. Now they're just having also enjoyment, enjoyment, enjoyment. Even drops from school, went to stays with this man. I'll tell you what she did before going to stay with this man. I'll tell you later. Now they are having enjoyment. Now, this man, I don't know how this man discovered that this lady is pregnant. You see, when this lady is pregnant, you're a man, you'll discover you cannot just start sleeping with the lady this month, the next month, the lady is not having her menses. Maybe some ladies can get it at once, but the man, I don't know the instinct the man had, and they had slept with the man. So the man started humiliating, harassing her, even not giving her food, like that, like that. The lady was now suffering. Now, the lady now goes to the hospital, find out that she's HIV positive, but hides from the man. But the hospital tell her you should come here with your man. So he tells the man they need you at the hospital. The man accepts to go. So this time the man has no problem. One thinks that maybe it's my pregnancy. He's not sure. Yeah, I'll tell you guys the story continues. Now the man goes to the hospital. They are tested. They are discordant. The lady has, the man does not have. They're told you can live together, but you can use this and this and this and this and this and this. The man is negative. They come back. So they stay for some 6 months, around the 6 months. From 6 months, when they started meeting, 6 months. Yeah, the belly is so much big. The man senses this belly is not for 6 months. This belly is for 8 months, about to give birth. The man, no, this is problem I'm getting. Now the man chases her and remarries the friend to the girl. They marries the friend to the girl and chases this girl away. Now this girl is now chased. She's now sleeping on the roadside, suffering there with a very big belly. Now she gets work. She starts working for people in those market. She gets money to eat, but where to sleep? She doesn't have a place to sleep. She sleeps in the vibandas. Now she's 8 months pregnant. Now she's walking. She sees that girl, and this girl, now why? We used to go with Y in the same school. Let me talk to Y. She talks to Y and tells Y, I know where to sleep. But even when Y, they're not a good friend because she had done something bad for Y before. I tell you what she had done to Y. She had told Y when they were in school. There's a certain man who was very rich. And this man had told her, I want you to bring Y, I sleep with Y. And Y knew this man is sleeping with X. I want you to sleep with Y, then I will marry you. Do you understand what I'm telling you guys? This lady is told by this man, go tell your friend I want to sleep with her, so that after I sleep with your friend, I will marry you. Then when she goes to Y, tell Y about that, Y tell X, are you mad? You want me to sleep with this man for this man can marry you? No, no, I'll not accept that situation. Now, guys, that was before, but now Y is touched, calls me. And my friend here is having a lot of problems. What can I do? Can I assist her? I told her you can assist her. Then I asked her, X, your friend has told me that you're pregnant. How is the pregnancy? It's 6 months, closing to 7 months, and they are twins. They are two. She's not telling me they are five. No, she's lying. Now she's rescued. Starts staying with Y in Y's house. Now again she started misbehaving. She started to doing for lies, to telling Y's boyfriend. Now she wants again to snatch Y's boyfriend. telling the wife's boyfriend about the bad thing about why. And why is wondering what is happening here. And even she went to the extent, guys, of putting poison on wife's food. So why becomes very sick, went to the hospital, starts bleeding. What is the problem? Most hospitals, they check, they found that there is poison in the blood. It is rat and rat poison. So that house is full of enmity. I try to solve the enmity, I try to solve the enmity, guys, but it cools down, but still continues. But why is still, and why does not want her? He wants her to go out. But I tell her, let her live there, I'll support you. So again, White Cows comes back home. Again, she poisons her again. Second time she's poisoning Why. Now Why goes to the hospital and Why asks herself, what is this going on? They live in the same house, but they're not talking to each other. The second time Why recovers from the poison, she comes back to the house. Even when she cooks, she does not eat that food. Now X starts complaining to me, I cook food, but this does not want to eat. What do I do? I told her, you are the one who put poison in her food before. How do you expect she will accept you to cook for her and eat? Then they're just living. Then one day, Y comes from work. She found that X, the water has broken up. But X, you told me this pregnancy is 6 months old. Yeah. They call a motorbike taxi. It's called Boda Boda. Comes. They take her to hospital. When they're in the hospital, they are seated there. They ask for because she did not come with a card for maternity. They go, they bring the the prenatal card. They check the prenatal card. They ask how. They ask. They call why. Why come? Do you know this? Who is this? My sister. This one is like this, like this, like this. And they call him. They ask him, have you been taking the medicine that you have been given when you are going to the other clinic? He says, I've not been taking them. And they told her, let's try to see if we can save these kids by when you give birth. Now she gave birth. Now you know these are the doctors there, they know how to handle because you get HIV for a kid when they given birth. So the first two kids come out, they are died, they are dead. The third one, okay. Fourth one, okay. Fifth one, okay. Three survive. But one, the youngest one, the last one was a boy taken to incubator for 2 days. So that because she was not breathing okay, because of prolonged labor. Now they are finished. They're supposed to leave the hospital. She calls her mom. Mom refused. She calls everyone. Everyone refused to come and assist her. Now, why again calls me? This lady can't get out of hospital. Can you help us? Guys, it was at night late. I went and called my friends. My friends, one decided to lend me money. I sent them the money. They were discharged from the hospital. They came to the house, started living in that house. So, why was hustling to get money to come and take care of this one? But this one still is misbehaving and just given birth. Now, I asked her, man, you've just given birth recently. Why is the one who's even taking care of you, giving you everything? If she's even confessing to me, or even why I'm just a hopeless lady, who I'm doing bad things to why I wants to kill her, but she even buys for me panties. She's bought even clothes for my babies here. My babies were not even having anything. Even man, she don't even have money, even one bob, $1. She had nothing. Why was the one helping her? But she again wants to harm why. So guys, ah, they live. So do not breastfeed these kids. But why she's breastfeeding the other one? Don't know why it takes another the last one. I will not breastfeed. I'll be buying milk for this one. Now the kids also likes why. Now why leaves X with the other one. She's breastfeeding the other two. Now this lady now she's having guilt inside her. I want to do the bad thing for this lady, but she's taking care of me. But she reaches a time, now she becomes a bully. Now why looks, I'm taking care of you, but you're misbehaving. Now that you have healed, think you are now okay. You're insulting me, you're misbehaving, you're doing all crazy things in my house, you're chasing me even in my bed. I'm sleeping on the floor there, and you're taking my bed. You're just insulting me. Now I decided that I'm leaving you in this house, survive. Now when she was left in that house, with why she was left there, and why I went. Now this night, she's now telling me the story. Now why has left me here? I'm suffering. I know guys, you know, you're putting the stories now. I've come back to where I was starting now. The last when she was telling me about now why the reason now why she's not happy with this world. Now this lady is the one who was taking care of me. She has run away. Everybody has run away from me. Now I ask her, what happened with your mom? So that my mom, for discovering that she wanted me to go back to school. She was paying my school fees, but me, I was not even sometimes not going to school. I become a drunkard. I'm eating tobacco. I'm sleeping with men. My mom now washed her hands with my stepdad. They washed her hands. Said that they tried to help me when I was young, but now I've become a woman. I'm doing all kinds of things, dirty things. I'm not even caring. The mom washed her hands. Even when the mom was being called, when she was leaving, mom said she has no money. And your dad, my dad even does not care about me. They divorced with my separated with my mom long time, 20 years ago. I asked about your uncles. My uncles even don't want me near me. And your aunties. Oh, my auntie. I insulted my auntie when she fought because I was living with my auntie and I became pregnant. Then my auntie was asking me, why am I becoming pregnant other than continuing with my school? Then I told my auntie she's barren. That's why she's evil. She's evil and thinking bad of me. She'll die if barren like that. But for me, I'll take care of my. I get take care of my kids. Now she has burnt all the bridges, nowhere to go. The lady who's helping her, she has now run away from the house. Now X is left alone in that house. Now she's having a lot of thinking. Now she's telling me, what can I do? Then I told her, don't give up in life. She's telling me, wow, I will throw these kids. I don't know where I can take these kids. I'm like this. I don't want to see these kids suffering, also myself suffering. Now she has now refused to accept the situation she's in. That she's having HIV positive, she doesn't want to accept the situation. I told her, many people have lived even more 20 years with that condition. Why can you accept your situation? Yeah, and you know, guys, a disease is accepting the situation. He refused to accept the situation. Now, we chatted until around 1 o'clock. I told her, tomorrow I'm going to work. I cannot continue to chatting with you because I will suffer when I go to work. Then I told her, we'll talk tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, the same phone that I used to chat with her, I get a message. Do you know that X committed suicide yesterday? And the chat that in the phone, you were chatting with her. And also we checked that she also was chatting with her other boyfriend, asking her to marry, and the boyfriend told her she's married. Now she was chatting with many boys to marry, and the old boys rejected her, telling her they cannot marry her, they have already married. Now she looked for where she, to do what to do. She did no hope. What did she decide to do? She had to take her life. It's on the same time when the why is the one telling me on the phone. Then he telling me, do you know I could have been phoning these problems. That's the reason I ran away. I told her, yes, you knew. Then she wrote a suicide letter detailing all the nonsense about why the wife is the one, the reason she has killed herself, if not why, she should have been married, living a good life, if why I had done this, oh, why like this, why like this. Then police looked at the letter, they looked at why, then the police said, this person had so much hatred against you. Even you see the poison, she accepted that you're the one poisoning you. Police said, I was at the order of any wrongdoings. They took the body to the morgue. When they took the body to the morgue, his parents were told about it. The kids, the uncle took the kids. Again, he refused. They were taken to the children home. Now, people took the picture. They were looking for money to bury her. So the uncle said that I will buy a coffin, and now she cannot be go. The mother said, I don't want that body in my compound. The custom there. If you kill yourself, you commit suicide, they don't allow you to be buried in the compound. Even if it's a compound, they bury you where in the fence where, and they don't leave no trace of any place they can be seen that someone was buried here. So she was taken to the morgue, and people came up with money. They bought the dress, everything, and she was buried in Langata. So after the burial, the case was finalized, finished. She has now gone. Now the kids are all suffering. The parents, the uncle took the kids again, came to throw the kids again to wife. Then I asked her, what has happened again? Why took back the kids to the auntie there? Now the auntie took the kids, and she could not take care of the kids because they were crying too much. Took the kids to children home. The other one also children home. Now she was free. Now I asked now why. You see this lady, what she did. Is that okay? Now I'm come down back to why this stress call about why. You see what happened? This story about this lady, they refused to accept her situation and she killed herself. Now you see the kids are suffering outside there. What will the kids be told? Because one day they will be told, the mother did like this, like this, like this. I told her, before you commit anything bad, think twice. You see what I mean? But they want to take me to rehab. I don't want to go to rehab. I told them, you need counseling now or go to rehab. Or don't, because you want to do the same as your friend did. You don't see that the devil or your friend's devil, you want to make your friends who is around the evil spirit of your friend come into you, do what your friend did. You think that is good? Even though you're claiming people don't love you, he said, I'll think about it. And I was busy. And I told them we'll talk the day later. So, guys, this is a series of videos I'm doing. And if you are keen, these true life stories is what I'm passing through. What I'm passing through. Things that they happen when I see true stories and I share with you guys. And I see some positive people. People like my videos and they are performing well. So like, share, subscribe, and also what can you do? Comment down there. What can we do people with kind of situation? And if you are someone a counselor, you can also come near me. I can give contact to this person. You can talk to her and advise her. Because I don't want me chatting with a person and again I'm told the morning person has passed. I'll pin the text she talked to this person before she left. Now she's passed. But those texts, I put them as a remembrance. One day I'll make this video and I'll share to people. See, so you can talk to someone today. You're trying to stop someone who can do something bad, and tomorrow morning you wake up, that thing has been done bad. But I'm happy that this person, after talking to her, this second person, she did not do the nonsense the first person did when I advised her. Thank you very much. Be blessed. See you next time. I'm really only signing out. Mwah.